When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Gamecocks will get us started with the opening kickoff. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia's offense will start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Georgia sends out the punt team, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. So South Carolina's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. The lone back's got it. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
How do I make the defense defend multiple plays? Really nice job running the RPO. The pass threat, you could tell, softened them up a little bit. Now you hand the football off, and you get the big third down conversion.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Evans.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback adapting. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
From the gun, the running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try the run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Offense in the hurry up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you've got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Puts him in the spin cycle. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Russell. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. He wants to pass it on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks. Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snags it over the middle. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. It's complete on the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. This offense has a second down play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The give to the single back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by 4 over Iowa State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just feeds the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the offense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The Gamecocks are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense lining up quickly.
Second down.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Russell. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Got his man quickly. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Lee. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find chunk plays somewhere. So identify the guys that can score touchdowns and get them the ball.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. He's taking the shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To the air, it's Sellers. Grabs it in the middle.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, then you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job.
He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Touchdown Gamecocks. What a catch and run for 6. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with the sack.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Sellers. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle, and maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Fast motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He makes the connection. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Loss of 2. Brings up third.
The aerial assault continues. Escapes. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that Get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Off-play action on first down. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's up to 51 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. He breaks a tackle, and he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is four-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Off play action. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Georgia sends out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Takes the handoff. It's Bond. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. A third and long coming up here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Give to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Best. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun to Give, looking for room. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. The Dogs get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Dialing up a second down pass play. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Going up top on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. They keep attacking through the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Wide out in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's back to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Looking for space. It's Bond. Nice move there. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And the Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Back to pass, it's Sellers. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Georgia lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Across the 25, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 30. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, they can also drain the clock. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Good enough for
Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
At the 36. Second down.
He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Humphries. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throwing right. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Snags it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.